Hey y'all, it's Dr. Poole, cocomdtv, coming live from the pier. Today's my day off, so I'm just out here chilling, relaxing, like meditating. I'm gonna give you guys a little bidding and just looking at. So I dropped a video yesterday. I said that I had a little bit to say about a lot, and then today I just wanted to say something specifically to the ladies, only because I was thinking through some cases. Like, I have to have these days off because I see a lot, and as a child psychiatrist, I call myself a family psychiatrist because I speak to the kids, the adolescents, the moms, the dads, like, so different ranges and stages of where people are. And I specifically wanted to talk to the ladies and say, leave some of these men alone and let them heal. There are tons and tons and tons of people who are just walking around this earth just unhealed, and hurt people. And some of these men have wounds from being raised by a single mom. You guys would not believe the amount of young men that I talk to, especially in the detention and jail system, who are raised by single moms, who probably believe like I did everything and I did the best for my kids. But these kids actually have really strained relationships with their mom and kind of low-key hate them. It was weird for me to see this because I'm like, your father's the one who actually left, but you hate your mom. So anyway, there's tons of weird, crazy dynamics that are going on in these men's minds, right? And so when they mature into adulthood, they become their bodies. They have the bodies of men, but their minds sometimes are kind of stuck and they're not healed. And how could they ever heal if we're constantly in their DMs? We're constantly texting. We're constantly calling. And women, nowadays we be having 50 degrees, 50 houses, all these things going for ourselves. And we just want a checkbox of a man and say, here, sit next to us. But that man feels unfulfilled and he's unacquainted with his purpose, and he cannot get there if you're always in his face. So this is not I'm not slapping anybody on the wrist or the hand or whatever. Basically what I'm saying is, if you're encountering somebody and you realize that this person is unhealed, it would be best that you leave them be. I know sometimes we feel desperate in a situation, like this person is paying attention to me, I have to capitalize on this attention. But in the long run, it's not the best thing. One of the pastors said, he was talking about his experience when when his wife gave birth. The baby was jaundiced and had to sit under a light in an incubator. But of course the baby's new, you want to touch the baby. So they were, trying to adjust and comfort the baby. And the nurse had to reprimand them and say, okay, every time you touch them, you interrupt the healing process. The light needs to get everywhere in the baby's body for the baby to be well. So you can either have a sick baby and touch them now, or you can have a whole and healed baby if you just wait. So that is just my word for today. Leave these men alone, let them heal. You can have a healthy relationship if you patiently wait and you pay attention and you properly inspect their fruit. How in the world are we expecting healed, whole, beautiful, wonderful relationship from men who have no fruit? You look at the fruit of their life. They don't have good friendships. They don't have good family relationships. They're not well respected in the world. They're not they have some work to do. I'm not putting them down at all. It's just that they have work to do, but they cannot do it if their DMs are constantly flooded in their mind. We know this scientifically. Sometimes when a man's brain is engaged and he sees an image that, and he begins to think sexually, those higher cognitive functions and powers are turned off. So let's love our brothers. Let's love on our brothers by giving them some time to heal, and then paying attention to those signs. I don't know, literally, I'm really seeing that I really want the world to be a better place for children, for families, and hopefully these little nuggets help somebody. Take care, y'all.